First opened for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Cleveland Indians. The Braves have now won 5 Shane Bieber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting 4th.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Martin is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. But the Braves are on the board. Mike Foltynewicz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Foltynewicz has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Fastball well outside.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
3-1 to him now. Fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 4th.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuña's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Settling in now, Carlos Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Zimmer on second. Ramirez at first, 2 out in the inning. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Indians strike. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Off for Atlanta, the left fielder. Ronald
Here comes the first
Acuna
pitch.
Jr.
Line toward the gap in left center. Martin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martin is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jason Kipnis.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Here's Leonard Martin. He was hitless in the shutout last night. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Leonard Martin becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now. 1-2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that one is gone.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Line drive base hit.
Now back
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Markakis. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Naquin is right there, one down. So first and second with one man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The third baseman, number
Striding in, Dansby Swanson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplo has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Braves lead it 3-0. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. His career line with Bolton Avage. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Plawecki.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Tyler Naquin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Heading out towards shallow right. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. And the next in is Johan Camargo. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ripped toward the gap in right. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have to.
And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Ender Inciarte, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of the show Saturday baseball after this. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Grounded up the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The next 0-2. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So now Carlos Santana, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate, Nick Markakis, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning.
Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Hit high and deep to left field. Martin going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Middle of the afternoon here at Progressive Field. It's the Braves 5 and the Indians nothing. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians hitters to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Leading up for the Indians.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Striding
into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Kipnis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. In now for Cleveland, Jordan Luplow. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Danny Salazar takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Danny Salazar.
Digging in and looking for more, Johan Camargo.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Camargo.
Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So he continues to hit the ball well. His 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he popped him up. Lindor backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The center fielder, Ender
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning. So striding forward now, Kevin Plawecki will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
The designated hitter,
and that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Zimmer, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Freddie Freeman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3.
Freddie Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martin is under it. 1 out.
The third baseman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped straight up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. James Hoyt enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Johan Camargo will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Lindor is up with it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Digging in now, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Markakis, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Stepping in now, Leonis Martin. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Ruflo.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Kevin Plawecki. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4. Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Ender Inciarte. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martin is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Nick Markakis will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Line hard toward right center. Luplo is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Bradley Zimmer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Zimmer stands at second with no outs. And now time is called here as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. Culberson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
The shortstop.
So stepping in, Francisco Lindor. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's through into center field, base hit. The throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want it.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. It was a
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Minter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. 2 out with a man at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. And that retires the side. Hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Dan Otero enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And now pitch on the way. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 7.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Dansby Swanson. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Luplow is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're on top, however, 9-4. Standing in, Leonis Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jordan Luplow. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And he fouls this one off. Luplow leads off first with 1 away. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup right. El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Atlanta Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mike Fultonevich.